Hello guys and welcome back to Chernobylite. This is episode 14 and we do continue. I didn't build too much because I'm gonna take in focus on getting to level 3 or like getting 3 points and get one where it costs 30% less. So anything.
Igor, hey, got a second? Just talked to my business partner on the radio.
What is it?
He's knee-deep in the shit. NAR is after him. But that's to be expected if you keep taking from them and giving unto yourself, huh?
I see. That kind of business.
Let's not get bogged down with the details. Just check if he's okay, would you? He's hiding somewhere near the Pripyat port.
Okay. Pripyat port. And I was here hoping for, getting another area. No. Pripyat port. Of course.
Mikhail claims that everything is just business, but I know you can tell he's holding back the whole truth, can't you? There's a deep darkness within him, caused by loss and grief. Don't let it suck you in.
So, here we have it. There's some mysterious in there. Gonna check out this area right there. And then there's some places locked with Chernobylite, so I'm gonna check out those areas. Oh, there's some mysterious stuff over there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Okay.
Welcome. Thank
sometime you've.
That's the dude. Change
All right.
for gear. Really need any of those?
I think I've. Good luck.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anything, especially like the armor I have. And I forgot to make more. God damn it! Oh. It's a doll. Oh, it's following me. Oh. Oh, interesting. Hey. Okay, never. I have never seen anything like this before. Okay. Then you have a closed door right here with Chernobylite. Get more. One. That was bad. Two. Okay. Yeah, it was really bad getting only one. Oh, there it is.
Who's there? Don't shoot.
Relax. Mikhail sent me. Are you his business associate?
His what? Ah, yes. Sure thing. I've been shot. I need help.
Mikhail, I found your friend. NAR did a number on him. It doesn't look good.
Fuck! Well, help the man! I need him! He's got connections. Besides, he doesn't deserve to die like that. Like a dog.
So, give nothing. Healing. First aid.
Let me patch you up.
Thank you. I don't have anything on me. I had to drop everything when I ran. But I've got some intel you can have.
I'm looking for someone. Her name is Tatiana Amelieva. She
She plays a violin, right? Sibelius.
Yes. My God, that's her favorite composer. You know her?
I can still hear the music. Beautiful. Inspired. Sibelius is not for everyone. Weeks ago, I started having the dreams. Only the music at first. Then I saw her. She didn't say anything, but I understood. She communicated with me through the music. My wife Katya used to play the violin, you see. That was our connection.
What did she communicate?
Oh, I wrote it down someplace. But it's still in my hideout. Probably swarming with NAR goons.
Don't go anywhere. I'm going to check your hideout. This is very important to me. You'll be fine. I promise.
Shotgun and some shells. Let's see, there's like a way up here, you know, like there's one way outside, but there's gonna be one way up here. There's some stairs up here.
Fools rush in. You know this expression, Igor? You're like a foolish child wandering in the dark. You think you're getting closer, but the dark water is rushing in. Soon it will be over your head. You should have stayed away. You cannot ruin everything now. I won't allow it. So, want to show me what you're made of? Now run. I will hurt you if I have to. I'm giving you a 10-second head start.
Yeah, that's the most deadliest enemy in the game. Well, it's the Black Stalker. Likes to come behind you, and you can. I mean,
did you have to come back?
Damn, I'm hurting him bad. Yeah, the shotgun doing a great job.
This is not going to end well for you. Fun surprises, but it's not over yet.
Talk to my shoddy. Yeah.
This Omega unit seems to be a special unit designed to protect the power plant. What in the hell are the NAR hiding there?
Yeah. Here it is.
People exposed to Chernobylite are able to communicate with each other. That's why people can see Tatiana. That's why I can see her too.
Go, quest done.
So, how is he?
Wounded, but he's gonna make it.
Oh, that's a relief. He has access to different goods and a lot of useful contacts.
Looking out for your fellow man, eh, Mikhail?
Fuck you, Mr. Righteous. Maybe this is some kind of romantic adventure for you, but some people have to make a living here.
So there we go. He's happy. I mean, it wouldn't make sense to, like, if you haven't helped him, that just doesn't make sense. Okay, let's talk to Oliver.
Want to hang out for a bit?
Yeah, good idea. Is there something you wanted to talk about?
Actually,
Why don't you tell me about yourself? You're from Canada, right?
Yeah. My grandfather moved there from Ukraine when that was still an option. I grew up in a military family with military traditions. You might say my upbringing was as straight as the barrel of a gun. It was as much a curse as it was a blessing.
No family's perfect, I guess.
Our fathers keep tormenting us long after they've passed. Isn't that so? You know what's worse than being raised by a control freak? Being raised by a control freak who's also a former army colonel and a goddamn millionaire.
Sounds like you had a lot of expectations to meet.
Oh yeah. But whatever I did, it was never good enough. Not even after I made it into JTF-2, the top of the top. An elite unit of the Canadian Army. But I wouldn't give up. I was relentless. I was eventually promoted to my own command, and then disaster struck. We were ambushed near Raqqa in Syria, and everyone was shot to pieces. Except me. Every day, I think if only I could go back and change what happened.
I'm sorry, Olivier. That must have been hard.
It still is. I never went home afterwards. Everyone thinks I'm KIA. I'd rather be a dead hero back in Canada than a living failure.
Well, that's quite a story. I know you'll find a way to deal with your past, Olivier. You're strong enough.
Well, I mean, if he could do as what Igor can do.
Igor McSpreegor. What's up, Chief?
How's life, Mikhail?
It used to be so much better around here. These NAR assholes are really throwing a chainsaw into my trading operations. It's a pity. Closed cities and nuclear reactors used to be a great place to trade. Uncle Misha, God bless his soul, if he ever had one, used to trade in Ozersk in the 50s. He actually witnessed the construction of the first Soviet reactor. Get this, a huge ass pit in the ground. Thousands of prisoners and soldiers working their asses off. Without heavy machinery, these fuckers were like the slaves building the pyramids.
What you call cool is pretty twisted, Mikhail.
Take a chill pill, Granddad. Don't you get it? It's all chaos. Always has been. Back to the story. The camp guards were totally unprepared to deal with this level of chaos and had to rely on hardened criminals to run the show. Misha told me about this colorful bandit chief who used to sit on a Turkish carpet at the bottom of the pit, giving orders. He wore these puffy, exotic-looking sequined trousers and red shoes with pointy toes. As long as the guards provided vodka and some decent food, he kept all the workers in line.
I find that hard to believe, but hey, who knows?
It doesn't matter if you believe it or not. This place was very fucking special. And Chernobyl was too. Until everything went to shit. God damn it. I miss the olden days.
Like, if you think about it, it's always gonna be like that. Like, it's gonna be like your time is like, oh, my time was better than that time, you know. Oh, what does teenage example is TikTok, you know. Some people's like, oh my god, in my day we used to watch YouTube, and you know, and then we have here TikTok, and oh my god, you know, their jokes are horrible. Our jokes was better in our time. It's like, and I guess people just don't like change. And yes, some things are really bad, and yes, some things were better back in the day. For instance, quality on items. You notice, they're even, for example, computers, like, you know, gaming PCs. You need to build your own. It doesn't matter. Like, if you buy one finished one, even an expensive one, they don't work that great. I've tried out, and then, like, they failed me. So I know you need to build your own one. It's just insane how easy they put them together, and then they don't work. Yeah, for instance, PS4 controllers. The joystick, how bad they are. The older controls like PS2 and PS3. Yeah, they last better. Even PS2, I prefer PS2 controller. I wish it was like bigger PS2, but yeah. So yeah.
I just remembered something, Mousy.
What is it? More rat stories or history lessons?
A cautionary tale. A wise Mousy can always find a tasty bit of cheese, if he's smart. But take care that the cheese isn't poisoned or sitting in a trap. You never know what you might find.
What are you talking about?
Ozersk, 1957. Kapow! Evil rats were stirring the pot, trying to stick their ugly little snouts where they shouldn't.
Yes, I remember reading about that. It was a chemical explosion, right? Huge quantities of cesium-137 and strontium-90 were released into the atmosphere. Wasn't that classified?
While you were reading about it, my mother had to live through it. The placid Teka River, so beautiful this time of the year. But after the boom, so poisonous.
Yes, one of many regrettable failures.
No, Mousy. What you call failure, I call a deliberate plan of the Rat King. He lured the silly little mouses with a chunk of smelly yet delicious cheese. But it was poisoned. And the cheese you are looking for may be poisoned as well, even if it looks delicious. So be very careful, little mouse. Whenever you sense these machinations in the shadows, you can be sure that the Rat King has a part in it.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks.
Yeah, crazy old man.
Hey there,
Yeah.
Tara.
So now let's get the like. Oh wait, oh, it's 20%. Yeah, I guess I've been too powerful. 30%. Oh yeah, that's the other thing. That's 30%. Yeah, 20%.
Fantastic.
Time for another lesson, Mousy. I'm going to teach you how to use resources more effectively. If you're willing to learn, that is. It's about looking at the big picture, understanding the correct ratio of components, and knowing how to substitute one item for another. Crafting stuff is not just about memorizing blueprints. I will demonstrate this by helping you assemble a firearm. Pay attention and follow my instructions to the letter, Mousy. You know the drill. Find 10 ingredients. They are very well hidden this time. Just don't let me fall asleep waiting for your return.
Okay, here
Now
we are.
approach the gunsmithing bench.
And
A
now
true gunsmith knows his weapon by heart. He understands what each component does
That's
and
good.
exactly how it affects the other. Good, good, you got it. Maybe your PhDs were not a complete waste of time.
not too shabby. Fine, 20%. That's like a lot. So now my plan is to craft a railgun, and it's cheaper. That is 5.6. That's not too bad. 4.8. Yeah, that's good. Mikael is gonna have one of those guns. Okay, so basically I've been done a long time. I did take and make this one in the end. But yeah, basically everything is made. I am done. I'm like basically made everything that's possible to be made. You can't make a double. It would not make sense to make double. Like, why would you need to like laboratory places when you only need one, you know, gas mask, you know, like. So yeah, I made everything. So that thing is done. Like, here is also everything done. The armor. There's only like storage you can basically put, and then there's some extra food you can continue build. But there just speaks for itself. This is just like extra stuff, beds, you know, generators, power. This is air, and this is just like to counter stuff like chemical and radiation stuff. So I should be fine. And then you have like comfortability. That's just like if you want to, like later on now, basically I can take and design this area now as I want, you know, make it more nicer and stuff. But for me, I'm pretty much good. There's like no worries, everything is good. We could probably get a little bit air quality up, just to get it over green. But yeah, basically here now it's, what can I say, I'm done. I'm done build everything here. It's fully done. Now we just keep upgrading weapons and getting those. Now I got, so now I got the railgun. And I made it really stable. This is really stable, and I think I got locked everything. There's different way you can make railgun, but the problem is you need the stability. Stability is basically how much your gun moves. Recoil is how much the gun moves after you shoot around, and stability is really important just to be on target. So yeah, this one shoots through the walls, really nice, but it's like. The problem is it moves too much, so it's really annoying. And again, and if you use this barrel here, you basically can't. It's gonna be really bad to use this last scope, and this is like heat-seeking thermal scope basically. And with this one, you know, it's gonna be useless. So you need to have regular sight or basically have scope. And to be accurate, you want scope or heat seeker. But if you're gonna shoot through the wall, you don't want to do that. And again, there's stock. There really isn't much you can can choose. I guess I could have this one where change up so it does more damage. Because only affect recoil. This one reduced recoil, that's only what it does. So I guess I could, but I don't have enough materials. So yeah, and magazine size. Basically, here I can get even better stability by only having a 10 round magazine. And here it is, range becomes even worse. With 30 round, you can make it burst fire, and then you have this one where it's basically it's infinite, but it charge up, you lose damage. It's like I really don't like it. I mean, yeah, it's cool, it's like infinity ammo, but then you lose damage and stuff like that. So for my part, I guess I could go with 10 round magazine instead of 20 round magazine. Again, I will use this more like a distance shooting, and then I will get even better stability. I guess I can do that. It's even more stable, barely moves. So I guess I'm gonna have it in 10 round magazine. Gonna use it more like a DMR. The basic stuff is done now. It's just basically getting like other stuff to, what can I say, craft and stuff. So we met the Black Stalker. Here's more stuff. Web of Lies. Here it is. Here's the book. Here's some more clues. Can I? No, I don't have enough facts. I guess I need one more fact. Yeah. So that's something. And then we have Black Stalker. I got the first clue basically here. I don't know what happened last time, but like when I played first time, I didn't like get the. I saw the Black Stalker from the beginning, but like he came out from nowhere. I think the game kind of, you know, got confused because I went out. I didn't complete the missions and stuff, failed the missions. So I don't know. Things progress faster. I'm not sure, but yeah. Shotgun to his face. He's done. He has no chance. But yeah. That's basically it. My wall, I haven't got anything else. Here's that one. Yeah, Kopacci, it's one more picture, and I got all of them. Here's also Moscow Eye, one more picture, and then it's two more places, yeah. So, yeah, basically this is it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you next time. Bye.